Hi, I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting from muscletalk.co.uk. I'm here with Tony from USN, and beside us we've got a Formula One car. What's the inspiration for having a Formula One car at the event?
We wanted to do something a bit different and re-educate people with it's not just the bodybuilders that are taking the supplementation and trying to sort out their diets. It's actually down to actually racing car drivers as well, and Formula One drivers who tend to have to keep themselves in shape, have to look after their diet and have to bring their weights down. So it's quite a critical thing. So it's all sorts of areas of the sport that we're trying to focus on here, and this is just one that we're trying to elevate somewhat. So it makes the whole brand more self-aware within, say, the different marketplace, really.
Excellent. You support David Titton?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Is he down here later on?
He is
down
here
here today?
He's here this morning, yeah, and should be here tomorrow as well.
Because USN's not all about bodybuilding.
No.
Who else do you sponsor?
We also sponsor Stefano. He's like personal trainer of the year. So again, he's very fit, and also he's a TV presenter as well. So obviously doing a lot of television personality and presentations, he has to look good. So generally he's into obviously the nutritional side of things as well. We also have Jenny Pacey and Wayne Gordon, which are the gladiators from Sky One.
So big stable then.
Yeah, so they're obviously here as well. So there's a bit of an all-rounder of people. So from extreme bodybuilding to general fitness to people who just generally well-being and want to look after themselves. So.
When sponsoring athletes, what are you normally looking for?
Well, we tend to look for somebody who's got a really good open mind to the whole industry, somebody who really feels that they want to like progress and feel better about themselves, but equally they want to actually find out more about the product and how it's going to benefit them, and it does. It so benefits them. It's a quality product, but it's also a product that actually works, which is across the industry. There's always speculation what product works and what doesn't, and also it tastes absolutely great as well. I mean, that's
Excellent.
one of the biggest things.
BODYPOWER 2010, a lot bigger venue than last year.
Yes,
what do you reckon
right.
about it so far?
Absolutely excellent. We've had a little walk around, and there's just absolutely everybody here, it seems, this year. You know, I think a lot of people are taking into consideration, you know, the fact that the first one was absolutely was good. And it was a great idea, and I think people now are actually seeing the benefits of it now. I mean, we're actually amazed that a lot of people actually come from Europe and America now, so that's really good for us.
Excellent. At the UK bodybuilding scene at the moment,
Yeah.
we haven't got as many expos, obviously, as the US. So how important do you think it is for UK bodybuilding to have something like this?
I think it's very important. I mean, again, it's been sort of like, it's not as popular, I always find, in the UK as it is in America, and I see it's becoming more and more popular, and people are getting more and more educated to the whole balance of how the nutrition side of the sport from the UK, and obviously the way people train in this country. It's becoming a little bit more, well, they're bodybuilders, but this is becoming more and more of a sort of like a sport now in the UK, and people become more recognised of it. I think it's definitely a benefit, it really is. And there's Stefano now, actually. Just,
Great. So apart from the bodybuilding side of things, or the expo, what events do you plan to see run?
What events that we're thinking of doing other than this one?
Around the expo itself.
Oh, around the expo. Oh, we actually have a timetable of events, what our sponsors are doing. I actually haven't got the full event thing on me. Sorry about that, but we plan to do quite a few things. There's a lot of things actually happening here, and there's a lot happening over there. I mean, Stefano's doing a lot of kettlebell training and doing a lot of endurance, like competition side things. We've got Lucas Gabrius coming on as well. He's like Mr. Britain, so he's going to do quite a bit of stuff as well. And Jenny Pacey and Wayne Gordon, they're going to be doing a lot of their sort of like gladiators-like traits and obviously competitive stuff. So there's quite
Excellent.
a few things
Okay,
going on.
well, I'll let you get back to setting up because obviously it's a busy time for you. So thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you very much. All right. Yeah,
I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting for muscletalk.co.uk. Thank you. Hi, I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting for muscletalk.co.uk. I'm here with Zach Palakaris, Mr. Cyprus, and recently won the London over 40s class. And you've qualified for the British now?
That's right, yes. I look forward to it.
So what's your plans now? Have you got any more goals for this year?
No, my main goal now is to go for the British.
Okay.
I mean, I've got the Cyprus this year. I've done the Mr. London.
So
hopefully get the
defending your
British.
title then?
That's it, yeah.
Brilliant. Any more shows in between after that?
No, just the 3 for this year.
Excellent.
And hopefully take some time off and come back next year
Great.
bigger and stronger.
So how long have you been training for?
About 15 years now.
Wow.
Competing for the last 10 years.
So what's your main inspiration to start competing then? So what was your inspiration to start competing then?
Basically, when I started bodybuilding, I was really skinny. I was about 9-10 stone at the age of 19-20.
Wow.
And after watching a few Arnold movies, I decided to just get into the bodybuilding and never, enjoyed it now. It's
Great.
the best thing I've ever done.
So whereabouts do you train at the moment?
I train at my own gym in North London, Pumping Iron Gym,
Yep.
which I opened 3 years ago and is doing quite well. So,
Great. So who are you sponsored by at the moment?
no one.
Nobody at the
Nobody,
moment, so you're looking
no.
for a sponsor.
If there's anyone out there that's interested,
You heard it from him, so if there's
I'll be
anybody out there...
interested. Thank you.
Okay, so what do you think about this Body Power Expo 2010?
I think it's a brilliant event. It's as close as you will get to the Mr. Olympia. So I've been to the Olympia last year, and I think it's the best thing we can do for the UK.
Because for not a lot of fans, they don't get the chance to go to America and see the pros. So for this, it's a really good event, isn't it?
It's brilliant, especially being in the UK. It's the best thing that could have happened to bodybuilding.
Apart from the bodybuilding side, what other events do you plan to see around the expo?
To be honest, I'm just here for the bodybuilding.
Really?
So yeah, I'm going to look around and check out a few other things, but
Excellent.
my main passion is bodybuilding.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I'll let you get back to
Thank
it.
you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for the interview.
Cheers. Thanks.
I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting for MuscleTalk.co.uk. Hi, I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting for MuscleTalk.uk. I'm here with Jason Corrick. First of all, well done on winning your class at the Mr. Universe.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So what's your plans for this year?
Well, I've been busy guest posing since March, and the plans now is I've got the NABBA Worlds in Malta in 3 weeks' time on the 17th. So I'm going to fly out to there, and that's one title that's eluded me over the years. So hopefully we'll come back with a nice win there.
Excellent.
And then I'm busy right up to October guest posing, going for the Universe again then.
You do a lot of guest posing throughout the year, and people know you as an ambassador for NABBA because of it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage to work around that with your busy timetable when you're training?
Well, it's quite good because I don't live far from the gym. So if I'm training people at the gym, I tend to work that around my food and everything like that. So it's a lot of juggling, but it's manageable, yeah.
So who's your sponsor at the moment?
Firemax, as you can see here. And top quality products, really, really good. And I've been with them now nearly a year, and we've had some great times, and we've got a business is growing, and interest in the products here and abroad is getting fantastic. So fingers crossed, we'll just keep going from strength to strength.
Excellent. Body Power 2010, you can see beside the expo, larger than last year. What do you think about it?
Fantastic. We just came back from FIBO about a month ago, and that was pretty awesome as well.
That's
it's the
always a
second
good
time
event.
we've been there as well. So this is looks like it's on par actually size-wise. Let's just hope we get the crowds in like we did over there.
So any pros that you'd like to catch up with later on?
No, I pretty much met most of them last week at FIBO. So, but yeah, I've just been talking to Gunter over there. He's a really nice guy, and I'm looking forward to catching up with James Llewellyn and Daz Ball later. They're coming over to have a chat, so we should have a good time. Yeah.
You always know for your good condition. How do you manage to stay lean year round?
I think it's an age thing now. I'm 42 this year, so it's become part of the package. You know, it's when you're this busy as well, it's become part of your life. So it's not really that hard for me. I'm up at 5 every morning doing 50 minutes cardio before breakfast, and that just seems to be part of the routine daily now, regardless whether I compete or what. And I just find it easy to keep in condition with that. So
Brilliant.
yeah, good. Yeah.
You was actually guest poser at my first show last year.
That's right. I remember it. Yeah.
And you're an inspiration to watch. So hopefully I'll get to
thank
watch
you.
you again this year.
Wicked.
And all the best for
Thanks
2010.
very much. Appreciate it.
Thank
Catch
you.
all soon. Thank you.
I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting for MuscleTalk.uk. Hi, I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting for MuscleTalk.co.uk. I'm here with IFBB Pro, Gunter Schleerkamp.
Yeah, that's
First
right.
of all, thank you for taking the time to give us an interview. I know you're a very busy man at the moment.
Yeah, thanks.
So, the rumours are that you're planning to compete again. Are they true?
Oh, it had already made the word over here. So yeah, actually, I'm looking at next year doing the Arnold's Classic. Yes.
Fantastic. Because what weight are you in at the moment? How much you weigh?
I'm actually about right now 280. I was in the, when I kind of sat back for a while. I got married. Me and my wife having a baby now next month. It's a boy, so June 15th. By the way, was the reason for me to step back. I took some serious acting classes. I actually was, in the meantime, down to 255. So, and I took also kickboxing lessons and stuff. I've done a small martial arts movie. I had a part there as Crusher. It calls Never Surrender. It was a low-budget movie just released, and I had only 2 fight scenes there. But for me, I kind of wanted to do something different, so did some little kickboxing and stuff. And so now that we have a baby on the way, and I kind of done my things I wanted to do, and now I start working with a new company. I always wanted to work with them, and so we start working in March together. And I also decided to do a little comeback. I think I still left a couple of years, and I never officially retired. So that's why I started working with Sen. I like their supplements, and hope we'll be next year on stage at the Arnold's Classic.
Excellent. So what show are you planning?
Next year, the Arnold's is my
Big show.
Yeah, it is a big show. So it's an invitation. Jim Lorimer said at one point, you know, he's the promoter of the show, and obviously Arnold. So they said, hey, you know, if you plan to do a comeback, you know, we would love to invite you. I said, okay. And I see, you know, I said, you know what? I said, that is a good show to do. I like the way it's run. It's very professional, upbeat, and it's always, it has a good crowd there. So
excellent. So is this your first time in the UK?
Actually, the first time in the UK for Expo, yes.
Great.
But I've been in the UK for some shows here when they had the Grand Prix. Unfortunately, I think they don't have that anymore. But
I think we still got one planned for this year.
okay, cool. I like to hear that, because I always thought, you know, even Germany is still a little behind that. So in Germany they had a Grand Prix too, but I hope they will pick that up soon. So but I have been here before, yeah.
Excellent.
And then we plan actually maybe do more touring in Europe and also in the UK for the supplement companies. So
great.
You know, so doing store signings and appearances, seminars and appearances.
So how does the Body Power Expo, in terms of size, compare to the expos you have in America so far?
Actually, you know, it's quite remarkable, because believe me or not, this is the shows are not really Arnold's. The Arnold's is one of the biggest,
yes.
But the Arnold's maybe from just, it is twice this hall. That's it. So you're already very close, and I know this is not the only hall here you have.
No.
See, so then you're already bigger. So actually, it's very
good.
Impressive. So here's the thing: I was a couple months or months ago. I was at Cefibo. And everybody talked about the Body Power, and I said, wow, there's another show. So that's why Matthias, our owner, said, hey, you know, I want you at the Body Power. I heard it's a great show. So that's why I'm here today. So
excellent.
It was like just short notice, because it has such a big marketing, and already so many people talk about it, even on other shows. People love it here. So, hey, you do a great job.
Brilliant. So whereabouts are you training at the moment? Are you training back in the US, or are you training home in Germany?
I actually home now in America. I live in California, and I'm trained, believe me or not, I train every day now in Venice Beach back. So I've trained for a while in Redondo Beach. I didn't like the atmosphere in the gym, and I said, if you want to be motivated, you need to go where you get motivation. So, and I always notice I get very motivated when I'm in Venice, and I'm also back on talks with Charles Glass, training with him, and so I'm looking forward to, you know, getting back into and getting into serious training.
Great. So what's it like training with Charles Glass then?
You know, Charles and I go way back, obviously, since 2002, and you know, I have to say, Charles is really good at looking at me, and he knows just what to do with me.
Honest critique.
And honest critique, and also he's just looking at an athlete. Okay, what do you need? What we need to work on, and that is his focus point. So he's really good at looking at an athlete and works on the specific details the guy specifically needs. Actually, even Dexter Jackson right now is actually coming twice, I think, a month to Venice now, and trains with Charles for a couple of days and weeks. Yeah,
I've heard about it.
Yeah, see.
Excellent. Well, all the best of luck for the Arnold Classic, and thank you for the interview.
Hey, thank you very much.
Good to meet you again. Thank
Good
you.
meeting you. Pleasure.
I'm Aaron Hallett, reporting for MuscleTalk.co.uk.